Hey, this is JC at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore at 6725 West Central Avenue. That is Toledo, Ohio, 436-1-7419-531-6097. This is Tuesday, of course. We did get snow this today. This is well after 11 o'clock. We are open. And then, as you can see, we also do have Video Game Underground. They open at 11 also. You see, they're open, and so is Checkmate. Well, Checkmate opens at 1 o'clock, so their open sign is not on yet. But Video Game Underground, as you can see, is open. But we do have lots of good product this week. Did have a very large box. One of the very, very large boxes that we usually get, that I usually open over at UPS, that you can fit a family of 12 pygmies into. But those that box did have very little in it. Very, very little in it. In fact, it had some pop figures. Then also had this Star Wars lightsaber barbecue tongs. So think how cool that's going to be with the barbecue season coming on. You can have your tongs. But like I said, we did have pop figures. So let's take a look at the pop figures we had. We've got Miles Morales, Spider-Man. There he is in his full costume. We've got a couple of those. Let's check to make sure that I don't have any chase figures. We've got Spider-Man Noir, who was recently killed off in the Spider-Geddon series that Marvel put up. So he is no longer around. But no chase figures there. We got the Prowler. He's here. They gave him a cape in this. He doesn't have a cape with the cloak. But we do have the Prowler. We do not have any chases there, so let's take a look at the next one. They were nice enough to actually put a piece of cardboard underneath, so when you pop these things open, they didn't fall out. We got some of the Spider-Mans, the Peter Parkers. They call it Peter Parker, but that's not Peter Parker. That's Spider-Man, isn't it? Peter Parker would be without the mask on. So maybe these are in the wrong boxes, but it says Peter Parker. But I guess the other one says Miles Morales. So I guess I am wrong. That's their way of making sure you don't get those two confused. And we do have lots more pops in one of the other boxes as well. We do have more of these Groots with Stormbreaker. No chases there. Got the Loki figures. This Loki figure seems to be probably stuck because of tape. So we're going to have to... That one seems to be stuck because of tape too. And so does that one. So we'll just pull the Ant-Man Marvel Studios figure out. Well, let's set this down real quick so I can relieve these other ones of the tape that they're stuck to. There, you've got Loki. Another Loki. And another Ant-Man. So that's what's with those. I'm going to set this aside so we can go ahead and start opening the rest of the boxes so you can see the rest of the pop figures that we have. Now, of course, I forgot to mention you can find JC's on Instagram as well under JC's Comics and More, and then we've got a website, www.jcscomicsandmore.com. I don't have stuff for sale per se on there, but at some point this year we will. I've got to get a warehouse. In fact, we're probably going to be starting a GoFundMe to help me get my warehouse going, since I just don't have the available cash to put into the warehouse. It's going to take about $10,000 to get that thing up and running, because you need to have money for several months after you've got it for rent for employees, because once we get the warehouse up and running, it's going to be at least a month or so before we have stuff online available for sale. This product needs to be put in order, and product also Oh, there's Chuck. The product also needs to be put online, which means there's a lot of work that I'm going to be doing, getting stuff online properly. Here we have the Infinity Gems pin set. Now they don't have them listed properly because of course that is the Soul Gem and not the Time Gem. Now here it's interesting, they have them properly listed as gems and not stones like in the movie. So somebody better tell them somebody screwed up. Hey, just in time for oh look, it's the Iron Spider. We had those things, I think, way back when the movie came out. I sold a crap load of these things way back on Free Comic Book Day of May of last year. But just in time for Christmas, because Christmas starts earlier and earlier every year, we've got the Hulk Christmas figure. So just in time for Christmas. And then finally also have this back in stock. Got the Anti-Venom figure. We'd been out of this for a while, reordered those, and was able to get those back in stock. And then also back in stock, these great books here. The Unquotable Trump. I don't know if you saw Family Guy this past week. Family Guy was very, very funny with their interpretation of Trump. So we do have the Unquotable Trumps back in stock. These are different quotes of his from the election. Very, very, very funny. Very sad, but very funny. Because the stuff that comes out of his mouth. Okay, more pop figures. And of course, more Christmas pop figures. Let's see if I am lucky enough to get any chases out of these. And again, like I said, just in time for Christmas, we got the Christmas Hulk. You see we got Christmas Groots. I ordered quite a few of these in anticipation for Christmas. And I am being rewarded. I am being rewarded for my risk of ordering this product in time for Christmas. I am being rewarded. Put that back in there. Nothing on the Hulks and the Groots. Look at these things. I think I could have sold every one of these if I would have got them in time for Christmas. But hey, you know, as they say, that is my problem. Funko got their money. Diamond got their money. As far as when I get my money, that's your problem, buddy. That's a you problem. That's one thing with the world these days. A lot of people have problems with stuff. They don't realize those problems are you problems. Somebody's got you upset that you think that they've insulted you or they've done something. Well, that's a you problem. And this is my you problem. Okay, I know we've got a lot more pop figures in this box here. So let's get Chuck to open that box up. All right, my invoice is not marked on that box in any way, shape, or form. Again, lots of Spider-Man figures from the Into the Spider-Verse. Oh, this is the Gameverse Spider-Man. So we've got, I think I've got 3 different Spider-Mans in this week. We've got like 14 pop figures. I got 14 different pop figures. I've been waiting on these pop figures for months and months and weeks and months. And we finally have gotten them all, that they're all being shipped out. Well, actually, I shouldn't say all. I still have plenty more. I've got so many NFL figures I'm waiting on right now. I've got Venom figures. I've got 3 different Prince figures. We've got Notorious B.I.G. figures. I've got Batman Who Laughs figures. Here's the Metallica Lady Justice figure. Could have sold quite a few of those during Christmas, but again, that's a me problem. I doubt that there would be any sort of chases on those. There might be, but we'll have a look-see here. More Spideys, as you can see. Got Spideys up the wazoo. Here's my Christmas Spidey. There you go, with his ugly Christmas sweater. That's probably what these are all going to be. Going to be Christmas Spidey Pops. Again, Christmas comes earlier and earlier every year. Who's this, Gamora? Oh, this is the Black Widow. The Golden Widow. The Golden Black Widow. You can see we got more Lady Justice there, and I do have a lot more Lady Justice elsewhere. I ordered more than just 3. I ordered enough Lady Justice that I should have for to last me the year. And let's take a look at this one here. And no chase figure on that one. So we'll put these back away real quick, and then the bottom box, I'm sure, is going to be packed with more pop figures. I don't think there's any NFL figures with this grouping of pops, although there might have been. I don't recall there being, but there very well might have been. All right. Okay. We've got another, got some more of the anti-venoms. And those boxes there have to be pop figures. So the one box is probably, certainly, or maybe both boxes might be Lady Justice, because each box has 6 per case. So the Shazam figure, I forgot this was coming in just in time for the film. It's a pretty nice figure there. Let me put this camera down real quick as I get the other 2 boxes out. These things are packed in here tight. All right, almost out. Okay. Lady Justice. And Lady Justice. So 2 more Lady Justice cases are new. We need to open those because there's no chase figures in those. But that's it for this video. We will be doing the new comics. I'm going to have a couple of videos for new comics, and then tomorrow I'm going to have another box for new comics. If you like these videos, as always, be sure to smash that bell, subscribe, and smash that bell for notifications. Other than that, have a good New Year's, and thank you.